Hello, planner friends. It's Amber from AmberPlansHerDay, and I'm coming on to share with you my 2023 goal setup and how I'm going to kind of be tracking my goals for 2023. So I have like 6 categories that I'm going to be focusing on: finance, home, business, family, and faith, and then health is number 6. So I want to make this into like the top half is going to be like the goals that I'm going to focus on. And then the bottom half is something I want to do like a quarterly check-in on these goals. So like since there's 4 quarters in a year, we'll break this down into those 4 quarters with this, probably Archer and Olive, and draw the lines or whatever, and then have like successes that quarter that like really helped grow the goals, and then growth, like what areas of that goal do I need to work on for the next quarter. So let's start with my finance goals. We're going to color coordinate these, and I'm going to write finance. I'm always worried about misspelling things. It's ridiculous. Finance. And then this, we're going to use one of these to note where I am right now at the end of 2022. So end one, thank you, of 2022. This is where I feel Mike and I, but I mean even just me, where we are at financially. I'm gonna give ourselves, wow, it's like between a 2 or a 3. 10 is the best, like 1 is the worst. And like we are, I mean, we're not like, we are okay financially. We're doing really good, like we're fine, everything's getting paid. But we have goals, and I think that's like really where this is going to come into play. Like for some of our financial goals, we are kind of probably lower, like 3. I'll give us a 3. I'm fine with that. And then what I want to do is don't fall on my scissors. We're going to grab the green boxes and more from Mojo Jojo Plans. And we're going to find some boxes. I kind of feel like this lighter, almost brighter color is going to be the best. And I want to put like 3 boxes here that will be our financial goals for 2023. So, I'll use this Papermate Flare. So the first one is pay off all credit card debt. Okay. And then I'm going to jump over here because I'm worried about the smearing, not because this is the importance of how the financial goals go. And then save. I don't know. I feel like I should ask Mike what our savings goal should be. But I think that I think I'll leave this blank, but I know that we're going to have a savings goal of how much money we want to save this year. And then another financial goal. I don't know, you guys. I mean, I have an idea of what I want it to be. But I also want to double check with Mike. Sometimes that is the hard thing about being married. Sometimes is like we both have like different kind of like goals and accomplishments that we want to achieve throughout that year. And sometimes that can be hard. So, yeah. that's that. I'm gonna take this pen. I'll have to think about it just a little bit more and see. And then let's see how many lines we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So what is that? 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to draw another line here. This will be for the quarter, for the quarterly check-ins. And then kind of just in the middle, I want to say. Make sure I can fit this though. I don't know if I'll be able to fit 2 of these right side by side. That'd be rough. That'll be rough. So at least put it here. Put this one coming down. Okay. Then what I'm probably going to do is try to trim off as much as I possibly can off the sides of those. And then this will be for like a quarterly check-in. And then I'm going to put that as close. I mean, I may need to like repunch that, but that's like not the biggest deal. Okay. Then let's do the same thing on this side. And then we'll be able to kind of keep track quarterly of how these financial goals are going. So it definitely came off a little bit. That's okay though. If I just kind of trim it. It is what it is. That's not too bad. So I want to write Q1. And then that's like what, January through January, February, March? Is it January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December? Yeah, okay, so Jan through March. Quarter 2, April through June. Quarter 3, July through September. And then quarter 4, October through December. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm really excited about this actually. I'm super thrilled. I think this is going to be like a really good setup. And then I can break this in half if I need to and be like wins and then like growth, or change it up and be, yeah, I mean, however I really need it to be that month. Make kind of a list about it, whatever works. Okay. Then my husband and I, Mike, and I are considering a move in 2023, and not like a move out of Colorado or even Colorado Springs, but a move houses. We are considering it. Like, it is like still in the super early phase. So I feel like that'll probably be our last financial goal, is like prepare to move, or like be financially ready to move. I don't know what it exactly is going to be. But I definitely want to talk to Mike about that. So, you guys, I think that this is going to be really good. So these are my finance goals. This is like a quarterly evaluation. And then that is like pay off all our credit card debt. And then like save. And then I have to ask Mike. My bet is it's probably going to be like $5,000, probably a little bit more. I don't know. Like, I feel like we could save more than that, but we'll see. So I have to just talk to him about that. And then the middle one, I want to ask him how we want to word our like moving goal or our possible moving goal or whatever. Like, how does that like reflect financially? Maybe it is, yeah, maybe it's just changing it up and not having that be like the financial goal at all. I have no idea. So next, let's do home. I probably won't set up the bottom parts with you guys again, because I feel like that probably took a lot of time. If I do at least this top section, you'll know my goals and you'll know where I'm at the end of 2023, but then you'll also know that this is going to get into place where I can, you know, come back and evaluate, and hopefully we'll be able to do quarterly videos with this as well. So let's do home. Trying to color coordinate as best I can here. Home, and then again, let's grab one of these guys. I printed enough to do all 5 of the bars needed for all of the well, I guess it's not that big a deal because I could always just kind of come back and kind of do it right on top of that. Home, and then again, we'll do ends. These are some of my favorite pens, but I haven't used this, like the black one, in a while. Let's see. Let's try again. $20.22. Now our home goals, I actually feel like we have gotten into a rhythm the last few months. So I think I'm gonna give us a 5. I think a 5 is a good number for us. Some of the goals that we have though will really push this into the higher like sections. Okay, so is this probably like a bluish color? I feel like maybe it's like this one. It's like kind of like a bluish greenish color. I wonder if a color like this would be in a different box book. I don't think in a pastel box. It's almost like a tealish color, you know what I mean? Like it's just a little bit different. Ooh, actually, look at that color. I mean, that might be the closest we can get. But like I only have 2 of that size left. I need another pastel boxes. Jojo, if you're watching this, I'm gonna tell you tomorrow at lunch, I need another pastel boxes. That's the plus side of having a bestie, if you know what I mean. What are we gonna use, you guys? What are we gonna use? Do we have like spring boxes over here? I'm looking for all of JoJo's books in my pile. I mean, I could always, I don't know. I want it to be color coded though. Frustrating. It's like, I mean, I guess I could always just draw my own boxes. Would that look so bad? Like if this one had actual boxes? Yeah, I'll just use them. We're just gonna, actually, you know what? I really only think I have 2 home goals. I guess I do have 3, but I guess we're gonna use different sizes, and that might not be the biggest deal to do that. So, let's put that there. This one still isn't like 100% perfect, but I mean, it's not the worst either. Okay, and then we'll do the smaller one in the middle just to kind of break it up. And then this one right here. Okay, so then let's take this. The first goal is going to be a cleaning schedule. Establish a cleaning schedule. And then kid chores is what's going to be in here. And then the last one is going to be, what did I literally just say? Oh yeah, declutter. One room per month. I feel like this is a really attainable goal. Like throughout that month, we can kind of just keep an eye and keep a tab on what needs to happen in that room in order for it to stay decluttered. But yeah, I think that that's good. So like I said, I'm not going to draw the lines with you guys. I'll definitely come on and do that though. And then I'll probably actually, what I'll do is I'll set all the goals and then I'll take a break from this video and then do all of that and then come on and show you the finished products. But I just feel like if you saw one example here, I feel like then you would know what I'm going to do. And that's like what I'm, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, okay, business goals. I think I'm going to do the purplish color for business because that one, it's my favorite color. This one I feel like is a little bit of a longer word. So I want to start over here. I almost always misspell this word. BUSINESS. Okay, perfect. Then let's do this. Now, put this one underneath here. Okay, now for business, I'm actually going to give myself, I think, a 6. Like, I'm doing pretty good business-wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like pretty proud of where I'm at business goal-wise, and I definitely have some growth and some like consistent things that I need to work on, but I'm pretty proud of that. What in the heyday? What if I like put it on top of this paper? Do you guys see this? Like it literally just wrote right here and then now it's like doesn't want to write right here. That is so frustrating. I mean, it's the same, literally the same exact paper. 2022. Okay. This is like my beginning. Like this is where I'm starting and what I think is where I'm at. I feel like maybe purple. It's kind of a purple blue color. I wonder if any of these purples will match. Definitely not. Okay. Let's look in pastel. I mean, obviously none of those colors would. Okay. So would like, it's kind of like a weird, it's like a different color. Well, I already used so many of those purples. It's like a blue. It's like a blue purple. I don't think any of those blues would match though. Definitely not. What do we do when we don't know what to do? That sounded really silly. You just figure it out, Amber. That's what you do. Okay, here's spring boxes. Spring boxes. Ooh, that could be it. That's it. I mean, this is probably as close as we're going to get. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so for business, I know that I have 4 here, but I have quite a bit of goals here that I want to stay on track with. So these ones are going to have to sit a little bit closer together just so that we can make sure they all fit. Now, so I think on here, I'm going to actually use the smaller one. And I want to write here social media. And then let's draw this line underneath. I'm going to write IG, YouTube, and I guess I could write like Patreon. I don't know if I want to do like my actual website wise. I think we'll start with this. So I want to, my growth has been really slow and I don't know why. But I think I'm at like 17 and a half, 17.3 maybe, by the end of the year. So I think my goal might be like, how much would I have to gain? There's 12 months in a year. So like I would have to gain 1,000 a month if I wanted to gain 12,000, which seems like way too daunting for my idea. Like it's not really up to me who follows me. You know what I mean? Like I would love to grow, but I don't know, like what I can do is be consistent and share more and all the things. But for me, I want to say I think I'm going to do 25,000. I feel like that is doable. That's like 8,000. So that's not even 1,000 a month. So I feel like that's doable. Patreon, I want to, I don't know. I'm around like 120 right now, I want to say. My Patreon is a great community. I feel like I might just even put it up to 150. My community is like amazing just the way it is. My amazing friendships there. Like literally people have become friends on there and it is great. I love the community. I do feel like growth because you guys, the pre-order alone is worth like all of it because pre-ordering is so worth it. But I think that as I grow with Instagram and YouTube, like those will help the Patreon grow as well. So I feel like my Patreon will grow in 2023. So I want to, yeah, I think that's a good goal. But YouTube wise, I'm at 8.2. So I feel like going to 10 might be too little, but going to 15 might be way too much. And my like subscribing on YouTube is it just happens a little bit slower. So I wonder if maybe I should just do like 11,000. And of course, like I said, this isn't as much up to me. It's if people enjoy my content and like what I'm putting out there. Now, I want to film 1 week ahead because sometimes that is my hardest thing, like social media and business wise, is being ahead. Film 1 week ahead for YouTube and Reels. Because I want, yeah, I really want to be ahead, especially with like the Reels as well, because I feel like that is being more consistent with Reels is going to help my Instagram grow, which I hate the algorithm of that, but that's just what it is. So we're going to work with it and we're going to make some really fun Reels. And I have been, I love making Reels, but sometimes it's just really hard to do it. Then, oh my gosh. Okay, so submit sticker books. Sticker books. Um, maybe like 2 months ahead. I like to be ahead, but sometimes like it's hard. Like I always want to, sometimes I'm like stressing, like, okay, I need these like yesterday. But I need to like get in this, you can see this like kind of trend here ahead where we need to get a little bit be like not procrastinate as much, okay? And then I want to say like revenue goal. Like I actually think maybe a sales goal maybe would be better. I'm going to say revenue and sales goal. Revenue. Oh no, I just misspelled revenue. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. And then sales. And I want to do this like per month. for the sales. The revenue, I think I'll probably have it be yearly. And then I have to like really look at and evaluate what I accomplished this year in order to determine what my goal will be for next year. Okay, business. And then family is going to be pink, I guess. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh no, time to get a new piece of paper. You guys, being a lefty sucks sometimes. It literally sucks. At least I didn't have everything down already. Like, dang, okay. Okay, I kind of want to wait a minute so that I don't smear it again. Family. Okay. A little bit thicker, probably that a little bit thicker too. Okay, family. Now, family wise, December is always like a decent month family wise because we're connecting a lot, we're doing a lot of activities. But some things that I want to do is just be more consistent throughout the year. So let's start with 4. Cannot color in the lines. And then again, we're just going to use this one. End of 2022. Okay. Now let's do pink boxes and more because that's what we're going to use. I'm sure there's like a pretty bright pink in here. That one's not bad. Let's just see. Let's just see spring boxes. These ones might even be better. Is there any other pinks in here though? No. Okay. I just don't know if there's. Oh, there is. Okay. I think we could do this one. I like this. I'm down with that one. Should I check pastel boxes first? I feel like pastel. Yeah, that's a little bit too pastel-y for this page. 2, 3. Woohoo! So the square will have to go to the middle this time. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's do date, all kids, every 2 weeks. This is for us, like, is going to be really important because we have so many kids. We have 5 kids. So having that be a goal for every other week, like it could be, you know, this week I take 2 or 3 kids individually. They always go individually. And then the next week I take the other 2 or 3. And then the next week I start over again. We used to do it once a week, but I think we need to change that to be every 2 weeks because that's why it did not succeed. And that's exactly what I want to do. Okay, and then go on a date. Date Mike. One time a month. And I know that's really sad. But that's what we're going to get for now because I mean even that is hard to do. In November we didn't get any yeah. And then family time is a yearly vacation. This is something that I grew up with that was really important to me and like totally was super valuable. So definitely want to implement that again for our family. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but that's always a goal. Now faith, let's do this one. Faith. little dot right there. Now let's get a sticker. Maybe. Okay. Let's put that right there. And then end of 2022. So this is how we're starting the year. Faith-wise, I'm going to give myself a 3. Very similar to finance. It's not bad, but something I really want to focus on. And we're going to have to go to orange boxes for this one. There's got to be a really beautiful light orange. Bam! There it is. Let's find the page that has the boxes that we want to use, the size that we want to use. There it is. Wait. I don't really use orange boxes very often. Orange is not one of the colors I use frequently. So that's why it sounded like brand new, probably because it probably is brand new. I just don't use orange very often. But this is a great way to use boxes. I kind of want to put this a little bit more over here. Yeah, I think 3 is going to be plenty. So first off, read the Bible. In 1 year. And then take sermon notes each week. Definitely want to do that. And then another faith goal that I have is to speak at youth group. I'm really excited for this goal. So stinking nervous to to share a message, but that's a huge goal of mine for 2023. I do have my missions trip again where I'm going to be assistant leading the youth group going to Costa Rica for the 2nd year in a row. That's in March this year. So I'm really excited about that. But I feel like that is one, it's only going to be within the first quarter of 2023 and then it'll be done and over with. And really that is more of a financial goal because I need to fundraise and be able to pay to go on the trip more than it is like a faith goal. Okay, so then health is the last one that we're going to use here. Health. And let's get the bar. Now, you guys, I'm actually really proud of where I'm ending 2023 health-wise. I do have goals related to health, but again, I think that a lot of that is going to be, so I don't know. Where should I start? 4 or 5? I may even give myself, I think I'm going to give myself a 5. And that's because I literally did it while I was coloring it in. Just decided. I just went for it. And I mean, I think I am at a 5. End of 2022. Okay, now let's check blue boxes and more. I have a feeling that this bright color will be perfectly in here. 1, 2, I feel like that color. What other, didn't I have a blue one already though? Okay, that's totally a different color though. And purplish, pink, and I don't think that was blue. Okay, that was orange. So I may just check spring boxes and see if the blue in here is a little bit brighter. Okay, I don't think that it really is. Maybe that one though. Let's look in pastel. Oh, that's the one I used for the other one. Just kidding. Definitely don't look at pastel. I think I might use this one. Let's find, I think I have, I think I do have quite a bit of health goals. So I kind of want to do probably like a few this size. Let's do the 4 again. Some of them do have 4. And this really could be like health and wellness related. 1, 2. Okay. But I think I'm gonna leave it at just health here. 1. Sorry that this video is probably longer than we're used to over here on AmberPlansHerDay. I just think that this is going to be a really helpful. Hopefully this was like pretty inspiring to some of you guys as well, just to kind of set some of these goals and like to maybe give you an idea of how to even goal plan for this year. I have never used a goal planner, but I think that this is really going to work for me. I'm super excited. Okay, so health-wise, lose 30 pounds. I felt like that was really doable for 2023 as a whole, because if we're guessing on average we're losing 2 pounds a month, that would be 24 pounds. But I feel like some of the beginner months I may lose a little bit more. Yeah, stuff like that. So I feel like 30 pounds was decent. I feel like it's totally doable. And then find a primary care doctor. That may shock some of you guys. I don't have a primary care doctor, and I really want to find somebody to help me yeah, walk through some of this health journey. Okay, so the next I want to do a full blood test, and I also want to complete a mental health evaluation. And mental health evaluation. Some of my like depression, anxiety has like been a little bit higher this year in 2022. So it's just something that I really want to work on in 2023, and kind of just having like a complete idea of what's going on in my body. And then I want to go to the gym. You know what? I'm really going to give myself a lot of grace here. Back in September, October, Mike and I started going to the gym 4 days a week. It was the best thing. I loved it, and I actually started really enjoying going to the gym. My goal, I want to say, is 3 days a week, but we're going to do it 3 days a week. 3 days a week. I think we do it. I was going to say 2, but I really think 3 days a week. I think that's a good goal. So I will be right back. I'm going to do this for all the pages, and then we're going to recap and show you where I'm going to put this in my planner. Okay, so I finished doing all of the pages, and I just want to repunch the one disc just to make sure that they're all good. So I'm gonna take my Crocodiles from We Are Memory Keepers, and I'm just going to quickly come in and kind of punch each of these. At this point, wow, that just got a lot of paper everywhere at this point. Okay, let's see here. And let's see here, 2 more. I kind of wonder if I could just punch these at the same time. Should we try? Should we experiment something together? Let's see. It worked. Okay, so now what I want to do is, I guess it doesn't really matter like what way I put them in there. Kind of want these in the back. So I guess I did kind of determine how they're going to be put in here, because I have the finance, home, family, health, and then I have faith and business at the end. The reason I put those at the end is because I do actually have a separate faith and business planner. So I wanted to put them separately. So now this tab here, my purple tab, is actually for goals. I did order separate like top tab ones from Etsy, but I have the monthly habit tracker that I can put something related to each like goal in here and then keep track of that. And then I have my actual goals in here. And then here we have just kind of a motivational thing, set a plan, set a goal, make a plan, work hard, stay humble. And then I also do have a couple of the goal journal pages in here as well. I don't know if I'll use them or not. But I do think that it would be good even just to pick 2 or 3, you know, I can always break this down a little bit more into what goals I really want to focus on based on these separate areas each month, and then talk about how I'm actually going to do that. So that's kind of where I'm going to leave that in my planner. I do have a setup video of this planner on my YouTube channel from maybe a week ago at this point. This season I kind of just film, and I don't know exactly when everything is going up. But this is my catch-all planner, and then in the back I have some tabs. I do have like my budget stuff, and then I have my goals section, and then I have some other stuff in here. But I really am so excited to have all of this into my goals, and I think that this is going to work really well. I'm really, really excited to try this out and kind of like just, yeah, evaluate it each quarter and see how they're going. So that is this video, and I hope that this was helpful and gave you kind of an idea of even how just to use filler paper and make something work for you. I haven't found a goal planner that I loved, and I've been looking for a while at a lot of different brands, and I think that this is something that's similar to what a lot of it offers, but it works for me. So I hope that it inspired you guys. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not already, like this video, and let me know what you want to see more of, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!